It's a beautiful November's day in Lisbon, so we've decided to head across the Tagus River and visit the Cristo Rei statue on the other side.
Yeah, it's stunning. Like, finally the clouds have cleared. It's a bit windy, but beautiful, and we're going to be heading on the ferry
across the Tagus River. Here's the Tagus. The ferry's Cristo Rei is directly opposite on the other side.
And we're walking to the Cais
de Sodré. This is where the ferry leaves from. Okay, where do we get tickets? Just topping up our Via Viagem cards so we can travel. Press English, put the card in.
Actually, English, that one there.
It's told us I've got 166 on there. I'm going to reload with €3 because I'm not sure how much I'm going to use. Put your money in.
So you wait a little while. Oh, it's working its magic.
And a receipt. Cool. Ready to go. Doing our best to socially distance on the way in. Masks on, of course.
Walking up, and we've got the information here, bus interchange, etc.
So that journey cost €1.30 with our Via Viagem cards, and it took 7 minutes.
So disappointed. I was expecting, like, 20-minute ferry ride.
Now, to get up to Cristo Rei, you've got two options basically. You can get the bus 101, which leaves from just outside here, and that costs €1.25, we think, each way, Mandy.
I think, well, I read somewhere it was like €2 return to pay the driver.
Yeah, but it's a nice day, we like a walk, we want to walk through the district and slowly up the hill to Cristo Rei.
Yes, because apparently Cacilhas is quite an interesting town, so we'll see what we can see en route.
Yeah, take a look.
It's pretty good. Lee's just noticed that the public toilets cost 10 cents. That's more like it. Looks like quite a pretty village. Still fairly early, so not many people in the restaurants. Okay, that building there's been
It was quiet at this time of the day in Portugal, isn't it?
Yes.
It takes a while for things to get warmed up.
Yep, they definitely like the nightlife. I love the kids slide. The brightly coloured buildings.
It's not a real slide for the kids, but I bet they'd play on it anyway, wouldn't they?
Is it not a real slide?
Well,
oh, how do they get up it? I thought it was a real one. Oh my word. He's an absolute legend here in Portugal.
got kind of a picturesque fishing village vibe to it. Very peaceful. Lovely spot. Seems far away from the Lisbon traffic.
But still construction work.
Of course. There's always construction work, isn't there?
Everywhere. Everywhere in Portugal. Heading upwards and onwards. And I love this door with a window in it. Because this is a similar type. Brilliant.
Slowly walking up the hill through quite residential areas. Found some cheap fruit on the way, didn't we? Which was great. We did. And we are probably a kilometre from Cristo Rei now. This way.
And here we have some Australian vegetation. Bottle brush. How wonderful. Heading up to the Cristo Rei statue, and I didn't expect to see some Australiana. And it's November, but this house is all ready for Christmas.
Getting up higher now, view back across the Tagus. And we're almost at Christ. Nice slow 1 hour walk to the top, and here we are at the Christ. Yay.
That's a massive car park. Apparently there's statues, like religious figures, etc. in the garden. As always, my first port of call.
Where's the toilet? This is a perfect spot for a viewpoint over the 25th of April bridge. We really wanted to walk back across there to get back to the Lisbon side, but unfortunately pedestrians aren't allowed. They only go once a year during the marathon of Lisbon when everyone can cross. I've had a look. At the moment it's €5 to go up to the viewing platform on the top, so that seems pretty good value for money. I think I'm going to go up and Mandy's going to stay down here. There's plenty of benches and like loads of space, viewing platforms around here, so that's really good. Not many people around at the moment, so excellent. We can sit down here, find a nice place, have a picnic, enjoy the view. It's a great place to chill for a while.
And we're so lucky with the weather today. Like, we've had 2 cloudy days.
Yeah.
Today is
picture perfect. We've got just the best day for it.
The view's amazing. When you think that yesterday we were over there at the Pantheon and we walked up to the Miradouros, the 2 big green patches, and also since we've been here we've walked along the waterfront all the way along under the bridge in the distance to Belém. You can just see the monument to the discoveries. Can't quite see the tower. But yeah, what an amazing city.
Perfect spot for a bit of lunch. We've got our leftovers from yesterday, ham and cheese sandwiches. We bought fresh bread on the way up and fruit too, sitting underneath the Christ statue. I've come up in the lift, up to the top and climbed the steps, and here we are on the summit. Up at the viewpoint, below Christ the King himself. So I paid my €5 to get in. I was sprayed with disinfectant. They took my temperature and I was allowed in then. They put me into a lift with a couple of other people and whisked me straight up here. And here I am. Say that you can see the Moorish castle, the national palace at Sintra on the hills in the distance on a clear day. I do believe that's it over there. So the big question is it worth the €5 entry fee? Personally, I think it is. If you've got a beautiful clear day like this today, it's really nice to get the scenery. I don't know if you can see behind me. It's still nice down below in the free garden area, but up here, it's quite a place. And this completes my hat trick of Christ the Redeemers in the Portuguese speaking world. The first one was in Lubango in Angola 10 years ago. Then I went to Christ the Redeemer on the Corcovado in Rio de Janeiro. And finally I've made it to the one in Lisbon, Portugal. And this Cristo Rei is really quite special. It's time to go back down. We've enjoyed our time so much at Cristo Rei. We spent most of the day here, didn't we?
Yeah, it's 4:45. You know, we've just been relaxing up at the top. Lee had an amazing time up at the viewpoint.
Yeah, now we're going to head back down to Cacilhas and try and get some dinner down there, aren't we?
Yeah, we'll check out the seafood menu, see what they're like. Maybe eat there before getting the ferry back to Lisbon, or
whatever. The buses are you can't get a bus from here back across to Lisbon, so basically you've got to get the 101 back down the hill to Cacilhas.
And it turns out they're only one every hour. From up here it said, well, at the moment it's 25 minutes past the hour.
Yeah.
So not very regular.
They're not that often, and it's downhill all the way. It took us an hour to walk up. You could probably walk down in half an hour if you put your foot down. So we're going to head down now and get some food.
We've decided to head back over to Lisbon to get some food, but this is the port region at night. Quite lovely. Slightly confusing. We went down to where we got off the boat, but no, that's actually the exit. You've got to come through this way. So it's number 1 is Cais to Sodré. Ticket machines, if you need them, we've already topped up, so we're okay. So the next one's at 5:45. Oh, 5 minutes. Excellent.
Every 10-15 minutes this time of day. Brilliant.
And it's good to know there's actually toilets here at the ferry terminal as well, if you arrive and need to go. Wow, Lisbon just looks stunning over there. Wow, suddenly moving a lot. Christ. Okay. Wow, we've got our choice of seats now. Just just noticed the ferries have actually got bike racks there. Brilliant idea. We've been in Portugal for 3 weeks, so let's be honest, it's time for a kebab.
Yep, we come to Alibaba's, they've got a special promotion. Kebab. I've got beef, and Mandy's got chicken, with decent sized chips and a drink. 25ml beer, $3.95. Excellent value for money. Looks good.
Yeah, my chicken looks delicious. Had it with like chili and yogurt. Yeah, the chips look brilliant and the name is so cool. And your verdict?
Yum. Get it all over my face. I like the spicy sauce, the Canty sauce. Really good.
Excellent.